guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to the Cobblestone Chronicles. Last time we left off, guys, we were working on our pig pen over there, and I do need to get some iron, so I figured this would be a good time to go caving. Not to mention I have still tons of stuff to talk about. We're gonna go through our little makeshift mine entrance here because I remember there was some good stuff. I actually don't have any torches on me. That may be a problem. Let's see here. I wish there's just a quick access of wood I can grab, but it does. Oh, maybe this will work. Yep, this will work. That'll give me enough wood to be able to make torches, and I shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, that'll work. So coal and sticks and torches, there we go. Okay, so back to the adventure at hand. So y'all, I had a really rough day at work today, and by rough I just mean stressful. One of the weird things about retail and companies trying to, I guess, reserve profit is sometimes they leave employees out of the loop, or even customers out of the loop, when it's a decision that needs to be made that's maybe questionable or different or will inconvenience people ultimately. And where I work it's Sprint Wireless, and it's pretty much cell phone technician. I take apart phones, I check them, I get blown up by creepers. You know how that goes. Let's go back there. So I take apart phones and I check them for customers and make sure there isn't any water damage or physical damage, and if there isn't, we typically repair or replace them. So when a phone's not repaired, we'll replace them. And we're one of the way Sprint operates is there's not too much room for the market's not like AT&T or any of the other big wireless carriers like Verizon. There's not a lot of stores. This guy is still there. Oh man, this is not good. Okay, so we lived and he didn't blow up our stuff. Now this guy here is going to be a little problem. So the wireless carriers, like I said, Sprint is not a big one. What we end up doing is we have one service, and we're on the only wireless carrier, by the way, that provides, I guess you could say, get off me. I guess you could say, let's see, oh man, I don't have any. Where's my sword at? I know he's coming. We don't this is very hard to do commentary over, by the way. We don't have any of the hindrances that other wireless companies have based on the stuff that we can do for customers in their phones. Typically, when I worked at AT&T, if a customer had a broken phone, typically what would happen is we would just, there goes my torch, we would just kind of tell the customer that they either had to get a new one, or if it was an insurance issue like water damage or physical damage, they had to go through a third-party company. And we still have some of that's relevant at Sprint, but for the most part, if a customer comes in, we can at least service their device. And what typically happens is that a customer comes in and there's a problem with the device, we take apart the phone, we either fix it or we replace it. So enough about the way the process works. That should give you an idea of basically how the things churn at Sprint. Anyway, so we're a relatively new store, and there was a store that was they weren't a corporate store, meaning they were only affiliated with our brand. They were licensed to sell it and repair it, but there are some things that they were limited on doing, which a corporate store wouldn't be limited to. So a while back they made the decision to change over our store to a service and repair location. Now this was great because I got an opportunity to work there, you know, feed the family and all that good stuff. But lo and behold, the other store was still open. Now we knew it was going to close eventually. We didn't know when, we didn't know how, we just knew that it was going to close. We figured that we would have got some sort of idea as they did it when it would close. And turns out that Friday night they pulled the plug. So they knew just as fast as me. Now, from an employee standpoint, I think that's, pardon my French, but that's a dick move. You know, like these people seriously won't have jobs anymore. Like, I knew they didn't know that it was going to be, um, I guess, closed down. They thought it was going to go to a sales only location, and that was not the case. So what ended up happening is these people just, they're kind of out of a job right now. So that did two things. One, it made it extremely ridiculously busy for us. And two, it really screwed some people. I don't know what their severance packages are, but I doubt it if that's even relevant since they weren't a corporate store. They were kind of just aligned for, they were just aligned for probably hardly any benefits either because they weren't affiliated with the corporate status. But it kind of sucks. So aside from how terrible it is for the people that work there, we got bombarded. We didn't have it set up on our schedule. There was a new tech in training that was responsible for taking shifts because we were only getting one or two devices here and there, to repair. It was going pretty slow. Sorry if it gets pretty dark, but it was going really, really slow. Excuse me, and yeah, we didn't have any devices to repair. I mean, we'd get a ticket here and a ticket there. That's kind of how we track the devices that we're going to repair. But it was hardly nothing. And what really stinks about that is like the customers are kind of the ones to fall victim in all this. Well, people get testy and people get frustrated, and basically they take that out on whoever they think is ultimately responsible, or don't even think about it and just make people feel bad. Regardless of what kind of goes on at that level, they still going to make people feel bad because they're the ones that have to deal with it. So where I'm going with this is that there's my frame rate drop I was talking about. I know somebody had mentioned in Fraps, by the way, that it might be a Fraps issue, and I really don't know what it is. I'm getting to the point that I really have to probably format my computer just because there's so much backlogged footage. It's probably fragged up. I'm not really sure. When I say fragged up, I mean fragmentation from deleting and installing software and such as. But anyway, we were really, really bombarded, and the customers just pretty much let us have it the last couple days. So in the past, in the last 8-hour shift, I've been cursed at, I've been spit at, I've been called names, I've been pretty much told that I'm a worthless human being because I work for this company that did these customers so wrong based on their, we've had everything from you're ruining my business and I'm losing money to, my family is sick and they're depending on me, and it was, it's kind of out of my hands, I was just there to help people. So I got a lot of hate today. I really did. I'm pretty tough-skinned, though. I could take stuff like that. I don't really take it personally. I think I want that iron right there. I don't really take it personally, but at the same time, it really sucks to hear while it's happening. You keep telling yourself, it's all going to be over in 8 hours, and we'll be able to reset, recharge, and do it again the next day, and it won't be as intense, so to speak. So I'm pretty tough-skinned about it. Those that aren't, it's really unfortunate because, like I said before, the customers really pay for it, and so do we. And the less tough-skinned individuals that work with me, my peer, well, one of my peers, namely, got it. So one of my coworkers is untrained, and he is just now starting to learn small things like how to take a phone apart, and how to process a ticket. Just really, really minor things that you would get through training. Well, the training program isn't the best in the world. I'll be the first one to say that. It really isn't. It's kind of made to kind of just get people ready for what they're going to have to expect process-wise, but in practicality, it's a lot different. Man, I got zombies everywhere coming for me. This is turning out to be just more of a fight than a mining thing, huh? But to make a long story short, I'm trying to give as much exposure to the practical things like taking apart phones and stuff like that to the guy that's training today. And what ends up happening is he has to take on a little bit more than he's prepared to take on, mainly because he's just kind of thrust into it. Now, most of the time, taking apart a phone is not a big deal, but there are some tricks to the trade that you kind of just have to learn as you go. And that's my whole thing, you know, like you got to do it a little bit to learn it. Well, I happen to get really, really busy, and I'm just trying to take care of the load, and I end up passing him some work, you know, hey, take this phone apart, see if it has liquid damage or whatever. I forget what the actual problem was, but he had to take care of it. So he kind of takes it apart and asks me a few questions and ends up putting it back together, and that's about it for the customer. By the way, I think I have enough of iron to do what I need to do to make that fence. I hope so, at least there's an endement up there. I kind of forgot where I came in, actually. I think it's up here. So he ends up taking the phone and repairing it. He gets it back, and he says that it's working. It's working fine. Okay, good. So the customer comes in a little bit later to pick up their device, and the back wasn't sitting correctly. Oh, it's dark. The back wasn't sitting correctly on the device. So my manager looks at it because he was the one that kind of turned it in, and he explored a little bit and come to find out he had put the back on the phone, and the memory card was underneath the back, like it was pried on there. He screwed it and he forced it, and it ended up cracking the memory card. Now, in a retail institution, if you break somebody's stuff, it's no big deal. You know, you replace it. There's things in place in the company that allow you to do that. But in this case, this person's memories were wiped off the face of the earth because the phone was cracked. So that really sucked for the customer, and management didn't do a real good job in making the guy feel like it wasn't something that was avoidable. 32, that should be good. For now, that should be able to get us some fence, but they didn't really make it feel like it was avoidable, or that it was a learning process, or it's okay, it happens to the best of us. It was pretty much just like, oh man, what did you do? I can't believe this happened. So poor guy is feeling really, really bad, you know, about himself, like he felt like a failure. Keep in mind, this is his first day doing anything practical in the entire stay he's been there. Like, he's been training for 5 weeks, so you invest 5 weeks into something and you get just negative recognition from it. And not only that, but I mean, you can hear the customers through the walls going off about how there was important pictures on there and so on and so forth. So really, really bad experience for the guy. And I just want to let you know, y'all, when I saw his eyes well up, it wasn't tears, but it was disappointment. And I can't even begin to tell you how frustrating that was to see that. You know, a human being should not be put into that position, especially for the cents that we're earning on a day-to-day basis. It was just really, really bad, and you can tell he was just not versed in any of this. It's like he wasn't prepared for it, you know, and the training program really didn't prepare for him. So it's the company's fault. You know, not all individuals can be as absorbent as the next, and things like that just happen. I think I'm going to convert some of these to torches, to jack-o'-lanterns. So moral of the story is, guys, if y'all are in the position to do anything or judge somebody or make them feel like that, you know, think about what you do before you're doing it, because it really can hurt the individual. I don't know how this is going to affect him in the long term. I really hope that it doesn't affect him in the long term. But it's definitely going to affect him, and it's a bad vote of confidence, and it's just not good. I need shears. While this is roasting, by the way, I'm just going to let's see where my shears are. Do I still have my shears? No, I think I'm going to have to take 2 of these iron out. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that that happened, you know, and the way it happened. But all in all, I hope the little guy's all right, because he didn't deserve to feel like that, you know, just off of a mistake. The customer didn't deserve to get their memories wiped away due to the fact that I was busy, you know, and I didn't deserve to have to put something on him that may have been otherwise avoided because of the company's poor planning. So I guess, you know, they say, pardon my French, but shit rolls downhill. That's kind of what happened, you know, today. But enough about the negative stuff. I'm just feeling good about life, you know. As y'all know, I just got back from PlayOnCon, and I watched a couple videos. Joe Hills and Michael from Minecraft put out some footage of us putting together a barbecue pit and failing at it miserably. Me and Vaughn and Good kind of worked on it too, and Joe Hills and Michael recorded. I recorded some. I'm actually gonna show you guys that footage too, not on this video, but all in all, it was really fun, and it was entertaining to watch too. So I'll leave the link in the description for those guys' channels. Y'all can check it out on there. I'm sure y'all gonna enjoy it just as much as I did watching it. But stuff like that, guys, it really just makes me happy, and that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to do this YouTube thing full time, because that kind of stuff that happened today, you know, I have total control over that never happening again in my life, you know, by going full time on YouTube. When you think about it, you don't, you know, you're not pressured by a boss. I mean, you have other kinds of pressure, but for the most part, you don't have to worry about silly stuff like taking days off for important events or asking for time off, you know, just for rest and relaxation, or just because your family misses you and you want to spend time with them. I know the con was my choice to go to, but I haven't seen my wife and my kiddo nearly enough, you know, so that was just one of those things that I made a small sacrifice for, and now I wish I could be spending time with them. But I have to do some recording, and don't worry, I'm budgeting. I'm making it sound worse than it is just to prove a point, but y'all know what I'm saying. If I was full-time, I wouldn't have to make decisions like that on a regular basis. I could just I could do what I wanted to do. So that's one of the reasons why I have that mind and goal, and I have that goal in mind, and I plan on continuing my venture for it. So this is how the pumpkins is supposed to look. By the way, I know it's like not even close to build-based commentary today, but just sometimes when I get it off my chest, you know, I like to tell you guys about it, because y'all always a positive influence in my life. Y'all always have good things to say. Typically, the comments I get on my videos are very good and very constructive, and even when they aren't, you guys really make me feel at home in my decisions, you know, and the way I do things. So I really appreciate that from you guys, and y'all make a guy really happy. So that's why I do it. I guess now that most of the iron is done, I can engineer some fences. I can at least put together, let's see, 5. Let's see how we do that. That should be enough for 5. Yeah, it sure is. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be a stack and some. That'll help me put my pig farm together. Let's go back to build-based commentary for a little while. I really enjoying my single player, guys, and I've been craving multiplayer again, but not in the typical format that I have been in. So I'm hoping that sooner or later it gets to the point to where I can go back to SMP. Right now I just don't know what to do. We have started a little vanilla server on the Hypermind virtual machine, but I don't know if I really want to get into that due to maybe some things that are happening in the future. So I have a couple of things in the works that would prevent me getting into any long-term projects. So I think I might just continue to do the Dungeon Realms thing. I do want to do some more editing tutorials so that those of you that have channels can really dig into that, because I know the people that that do enjoy that in the past would really like to see more. I'd like to start doing a few Dungeon Realms tutorials again, and also just doing some Dungeon Realms playing, because I kind of miss it. It's kind of slow paced right now until I find me a little bit more armor, but for the most part I'm enjoying it. So we'll keep that going for now, and just I guess expect to see what we see in the future. So I'm coming to the realization that I don't have nearly enough iron fence. I know I did have a little bit more cooking in there. Hopefully we'll see how that goes. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, 5, so we'll probably have enough to fence this in, and the rest of it we'll just have to kind of make do. Yeah, only 1. Let's go check what we got. So for the most part, the pig pen is looking pretty good. I guess I could... Man, those pigs are mad. I'm gonna let y'all in, guys, don't worry. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I need to do some little carrot patches in a couple of the corners. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That'll allow me to even out the soul sand too, but I do want to finish the fence before I do that. I wish they had fence gate doors that I wouldn't have to worry about, but I guess I'm just gonna do a little, I guess, I don't know, just like a little entrance way with those stone bricks like I had before. Let's see, 10, that's enough for a little bit off. I'm gaining levels, yay. Let's do that and see how much we get. We're not gonna get much, we're gonna get 16. And I think I'm gonna need more than that. Do we have any other iron at all? I need these half slabs. We do not have any iron, unfortunately. Nope, no iron. So hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I'll actually have to go back and grab a little more. I really hate to go back to that dreaded cave. I already died once this episode. I don't feel like doing it again. Did I ever get my boots? No, I didn't. It's just my chest plate now, so I'm down to 3 pieces of armor. Oh well, it could be worse. So right here, I guess what I'll do is, let's go ahead and measure this off. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that means I have 8 I need to go in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the middle. Okay, and we can also knock out this one, and this one, this one, this one. And we'll be able to put a door right there, or a fence gate. And I think I'm gonna do it with these small slabs here. It seems like a good plan. And probably don't even need 6 right here. I think I'm only gonna do 5. We'll just make it real short. It's a pin for you know, gosh sakes. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we'll put, I need a door, and we'll do that with our crafting bench. I am going to continue decorating the inside too. I want to try a few different things, but I just I got into the menial task and I really want to finish this pig farm because I need to start breeding pigs. Ouch! What the heck is going on here? Stupid spider. Okay, where'd you come from? Let's see. We could do a torch there. I think that'll be... I thought maybe I had a torch placed here. I don't know. And let's do another torch. There's one torch there. I guess I'll do a torch here. I don't know if that's enough or it's not enough. I'm not sure, but we'll go with that for now. Okay. Is it nighttime yet? No, it's very... Yeah, the moon's out. Maybe I can sleep. Yes, can sleep. Perfect. Alright. This lack of zombie invasion is always good to protect ourselves against that. Okay. And I only have 1 pig in here. Did I already lead? No, I didn't lead the other pigs. I'm glad there's pigs all around because I think I just lost one. I'd be able to at least breed them. And I forgot my carrots. Let's just finish this right quick. And I was supposed to make a door. Man. I'm like... My head's so messed up from the day. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm not focusing like I'm supposed to be. Yeah, that looks good. Torches. Perfect. Accidental torches for the win. Alright. We are gonna make a small door. Eventually I'd like an iron door, but right now I don't have enough. Okay. And we needed, what else did we need? We needed carrots and dirt. So carrots and dirt. And do I have my hoe in my inventory? Yes, I do. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go back out. I can't plant them all because I need at least 1 to lead them in. So, especially this guy out the tree. He's gonna hurt himself. That's 4. I need 1 more. I know I didn't put those half slabs up. Yes, there they are. Okay. Half slab. Half slab. Are we doing a door right here? Yeah. Let's shave off a little bit of this so it's not so close. It's a little bit too close there. I think one more like that. Oh, and I had a crafted bench right there. I could have made it that whole time. Oh well. Okay. Door. Is that the right way? Yes. And I got that frame rate lag. I keep getting it in this spot. There's something up with this. Thankfully, I'm not going to have to mess with this a whole bunch. Alright, so I need to cut out a couple of pieces here. And I'm probably going to do... Let's do 4. Let's make it round. Let's make it 3 by 3. And we'll do that dirt in the middle. And it's going to stay dirt too. We don't need grass. So we'll do it like this. And we'll put our water right here, and we're gonna hold that up, and that'll be like the little feeding spot for the pigs. They could, even though they're not really gonna eat the carrots, it could look like they're gonna eat the carrots. Like this is the spot for that. We're also gonna need some more iron to do some cauldrons so we can have that little food plot, and I have enough carrots to do a little bit of breeding, I think. Alright, man, that's perfect. Like, I didn't even plan that out, and it kind of just happened. Okay, so now let's finish up with the iron. I really need to see why my frame rate's doing this. It's crazy. And you can't walk fast in soul sand. Or pig mud, for that matter, because it's pig mud. Man, I'm jumping so bad. Excuse me, guys. Let me... Oh, it kind of worked out. Yeah, I really need to get on that, because that is not cool. Alright, let me see if this clears up. Be right back, you guys. Okay, so I ended up placing the rest of this fence without fraps running, and it does seem to be fraps related, but why at this point I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. What I do know is that I'm going to have a little bit of trouble getting pigs through here, especially since for some reason I can't go through this door. I think the soul sand is a little bit different in height. I'm really not sure how that works, but I'm gonna have to place it a little bit differently. So instead of having that, I'm gonna have to do, we'll do a brick right there, and a brick right there. And I don't like that at all. I really don't. Maybe from the inside, maybe we'll do a fence gate right here instead. I'm not sure what the answer is going to be, but right now I gotta eliminate these 3 blocks and get some pigs in. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's get our little carrots and gather some doggies. I hope this doesn't hurt you too bad, guy. Alright, good job. So you need to come over here. Look at all these fresh carrot shrubs. Okay, you stay. You stay. Now, you should stay, right? We'll trap you in there for a minute there. Okay, there were some other pigs around too, plus the ones that I got in, or the one that I have in my little pen. So, might as well do that. Alright, that's 2. I'm gonna have to hustle them up every once in a while and just make sure that there's a fence gate that I can use for my little, instead of that wood door. I'll be able to use that door sooner or later. I don't want to axe you, pig. Watch it. Keep an eye on that rump roast. Okay, no pigs over there. Ooh, there is a pig over there. Let's go ahead and grab him. Here, Suey. Here, pig. Okay, there's a few of them. So that'll be 3 altogether. I kind of need to grab some water while I'm here as well. So let's get that and go back to carrot mode. Did y'all lose interest because I put away the carrot? Yes. I'm not playing hide it from y'all, I swear. Okay, how's that? Y'all get interest again? Okay, here y'all go. So you can't play peekaboo with the carrot because they will get upset and lose interest. Lesson learned. Okay, that's 2 piggies, 3 piggies altogether, and naturally this guy is going to want to alright, so you guys can come over here in the corner, and what I want to do is put away my carrot, and we could do alright, close the door, I don't want him coming through there. So we will make these slabs. Perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a little fence gate right there or something. I think that pig is attracted to me. It's probably due to my fitness, my physique. I got that adventurer body in the game, that is, not in real life. Anyway guys, our pigs are done. We definitely need some more iron. Maybe if I have enough to talk about the next episode, we'll go back and get some more. I might transplant some of those carrots that I got from over there near the mine shaft. And we're gonna have to build a chicken farm as well, or a hen house, so we might get started on that. Not too sure yet, but we'll see. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for listening to me. I really appreciate y'all. And if y'all want to give me some of those warm, loving comments that y'all always do, I would definitely appreciate that. Thanks guys. Thank y'all for watching. This is Zueljin signing off. Have a good one.